Okay, so I wanted to make this video. Um, I had a kind of revelation, but so there's this aircraft, secret military aircraft called the Aurora, and the Aurora is, it could go like Mach 14. Okay, so how it works is it uses injectors underneath the wings, and over Mach 7, you can inject fuel underneath the wings, and there's enough compression from the air because it's triangular shape, and that there's enough compression to literally cause an explosion right at the perfect point, propelling the aircraft forward. And because they're able to do this, you're able to take this thing, and the thing is about it is, I was thinking how, the material science they used on the SR-71, they used titanium, which they had to source from Russia through some secret companies to pretend like they weren't using it for aircraft development. Well, for this, the new material which they came out with, which was actually released in its first debut, was made in Roswell, New Mexico, when they tried to plant a phony UFO crash. They tried to simulate a UFO crash. They've made videos of like where they're dissecting UFOs. It's all fake and phony. All they want to pretend like they have crash recovery alien ships when they don't. And so they take the highest material science they have, which is back in the day, which was this metal glass. It has the same molecular compound like structure as glass, and basically like a Prince Rupert's drop in its molecular compound. So it's super strong, and because it's, instead of it being glass, it's made of metal instead. It's flexible, so you could take a piece of metal, a thin piece of this metal glass, and it's super flexible, and that's exactly the same characteristics and properties of what was recovered in the Roswell, New Mexico crash, which wasn't a crash. But anyways, yeah. So and they released the material science about that a couple years ago, right after all the people of Roswell who could recall it or have left, are gone now. So they were trying to pretend like it was a UFO cover up when it wasn't. It was just material science, and they were debuting material science in the form of an alien material when it wasn't. But it takes big, huge machines to produce these, and that's why this Aurora, I figured out, it's made with this metal glass, and it's basically real. You can make it real thin, and it's super strong. It can handle high heat because of the molecular structuring of the atoms of the metal, and it can handle extremely high heat. So that's how they're able to make this craft. And it has to be triangular in shape because it needs to be almost like one solid piece, like a Cybertruck frame is pulled like that, like basically like an airplane structure pulled. And so and the pieces, and it's stronger that way, and it can't have bends in it. It wants to be straight planes only. It wants to have straight planes. So I mean, you can form it, but it's a lot easier to form it with just straight planes. You can make big presses and just do straight planes, and it's just easier to do. But they've made the equipment to do this. So they had the technology for the potential new technology back in the 50s, back in the Roswell crash, but they didn't have the actual ability to make it full scale. So that's what that was, and that's why there was pieces of it like it was a crash, because all they could do is make small bits and pieces of it, and and then and you could cut the edges and make it look like it's jagged, make it look like it was, you can fool people. And basically, so I figured out this Aurora uses this type of metal glass, and that explains how they're able to do under the wing injection, because with that you would heat up the metal so much that it would corrode. I would twist and fall apart, just like the SR-71 would get huge gaps in it when it got up to speed. That's how this is able to get over Mach 7 and go to Mach 14 or faster, is because of this metal glass structure. And so, I just wanted to release this revelation I had and give it to the people. So people can know what's going on. And there's no alien, there's no recovered alien craft. All the technology, any alien propulsion craft you see is a local isolated machine that doesn't have the ability for interstellar solar travel, so it can't go throughout the universe. They're locally isolated ships that are meant for specific patrol around this planet only, and they have no distance ability, and that's why we're limited with how long we live as well. But anyways, I'm going to keep this video at about that. I think it's pretty much long enough, and it has a lot in it. So I hope y'all, if you're new to this channel, you should hit the subscribe button, because otherwise you'll never see this channel again. Because it's just by sheer miracle that you've arrived here at this destination. And, you know, so you should subscribe, but if you don't, well, fuck you. So anyways, and I hope you all have a glorious, magnificent, wonderful, beautiful, awesome, amazing, fantastic, incredible existence. And I hope you just enjoy yourselves and just live life. Don't hold anything back. Share with all. Everything is one. It matters not what you do. Just enjoy. Enjoy the good food and the oxygen-rich environment of Earth. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Love you all. Bye.